Hello, this is Mike, MilkStressMike.com. What I want to show you, this is my room here. I'm in Kuming, China. And I think I'm living in a ghost city, or at least it was at one time. Now they're starting to populate it, and I want to show you what it is. Now, remember, I have no one to translate for me. I don't understand what's going on. I'm still learning. Okay, so now it is 7:30 in the morning. This is a Tuesday, and I'm going to go out and on the streets and do some video on the street, and you'll see there's no traffic, not hardly any at all. But anyway, I wanted to show you an idea of what it is that I'm looking at. And this is, this is just my opinion on what I'm thinking I'm seeing. But here, this is outside my balcony. I'm on the 7th floor. And you see, there's, I guess this would be like a suburb. It's right like that. And now they have these. You'll see there's another one. I think you can see it. I'll put it in the center of the screen. There's another one over there. And then center of the screen, you see with that construction worker helmet is right above that helmet. You'll see it looks. Like I say, these are like Suburbans, I guess. I don't know how many people live in each one of these things. And then some are really, really big. Some are just apartment type places. Also, you got to remember too, I'm a country boy. This is the first time I've lived in an apartment. Last month I was in Kuming, living in an apartment. And so maybe you city folk know what all this stuff is, but to me, I don't. And I don't even know where we're at. I mean, where the city is. And this is just one side. They've got it all around. And like I say, they build these places, and then after they build them, there's nobody living in them. And what happens is they'll start factories, or they'll start, like I say, the government has control over all these, like these buildings right here for construction workers, I think. These little ones right there. And then, so they'll make a factory, or they'll make whatever it is they're going to make here. And so you own your apartment here. So, but the thing is, once they close these factories, the government controls the factories. So once they shut these factories down and move them to another place, now there won't be any work. So then they abandon these buildings also. But what they do is the government will allow you to trade your apartment for another apartment where they need workers. And so that, or you don't. You can keep it and you can sell it. So, but like I say, who's going to buy it unless they've got a special, they're making money where they don't need to, they can live in that particular area. So, but most people would move to another area. So their dream is to own their home, but you're going to own your home for so many years, and then after it gets run down and nasty, then they will start let you trade to go to another area. Where they're, like I say, they'll buy you out, to get you out of that area. But anyway, that's the way I understand. And I say, so you'll have these areas. Some are much bigger than others. Some are complete cities in themselves. And I don't know. I think that one over there is the gal that I'm here to see. I think she lives over in one of those apartments, and they're just starting. They're got about 15% occupants right now, and so they're going to start more and more. And they got a brand new university that you can't see that's around to the left there, and so they built that university, and now people are moving in and all this. And like I say, they've shut down the old university. So I'm going to guess and say they probably do the same thing in factories and whenever. And you'd think it's overcast here, but also I think it's on our back side here. There's a big lake. I don't know if it's like the Great Lakes, but it's a big lake like that. I mean, it's a huge lake. I saw the waves on that yesterday, and like I say, and it's all the time. So far, every place I've gone, Chungking, Guying, or whatever, and then here has been overcast. It seems like all the time it's overcast, and that's because there's so much moisture. And here they grow flowers. That's why I went to a wholesale flower place, and but they grow a lot of flowers. I saw all the greenhouses, and I thought, well, that's where they grow so much food, because food is so cheap here. And come to find out, it was flowers that they're growing, and they ship flowers. It's the main place for growing flowers in China, and they ship flowers all over China from here. And that's where I went the other day, or yesterday, to see the wholesale flowers. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself gathered up and get out on the road, and we'll see what morning traffic is like. Matter of fact, you can't even hear any traffic, can you? You know, I mean, it's really kind of quiet and peaceful. The noises are far away. Even the construction is to the minimum. You see, the construction here is a lot less than what it was at Chungking. You know, Chungking, they had 14 cranes just in one spot. But and see, so what they'll do is they'll build these and then move off somewhere else and build more. But anyway, this is Mike, No Stress Mike, NoStressMike.com.